Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is time for my first Trunk Club unboxing of 2022. And to give you guys a little bit of context into this one, I told my stylist I am desperately in need of clothing to wear with leggings, like athleisure looks, loungewear looks, things that look well with leggings but still very pulled together. I also asked her for an abundance of cashmere. So this is like the cashmere and leather box. It proved to be really, really interesting. So I'm going to show you everything kind of out of order and how they're hanging, just because I styled them in very particular ways. But if you guys see anything you like, check the description box down below because I will have it all listed and linked for you. So starting off with cashmere. Like I said, there's a ton of cashmere in this box. It was all phenomenal. So as you guys know, I love my neutral colors in the winter time. For whatever reason, could not get this like mock neck to behave. I kept thinking, is the tag attached weird to the back? But in any event, I ended up folding the neck in just to give it a cleaner look. I had high hopes for this because when I first saw the high-low situation, I was like, oh my gosh, perfect with leggings. It was like just shy of being long enough to wear with some leggings. So this is definitely something I would wear with jeans. It is so soft. The cashmere in this box was spectacular. If you guys are new to my channel, I've been in the process of flipping synthetics out of my closet in favor of natural fibers. So normally 100% cotton is kind of my thing, but for the winter time, I wanted to see if my skin could actually tolerate cashmere, which historically it really hasn't been able to, but I had no problems with any of these sweaters whatsoever. So continuing on with the cashmere, I have another sweater to show you. This one is from Reformation. Gotta be honest, love trying out clothing from Reformation. It is usually stunning. However, the price points are a little more champagne for my beer budget. But in any event, it's always fun to try on. I love this sweater. Even my husband was like, that's a beautiful shade of brown. It is just a classic crew neck that is slightly cropped, which I love, especially when it comes to wearing sweaters with jeans. I love a cropped sweater, and I don't mean cropped like showing off my midriff. I mean cropped like literally just grazing the top of your belt line. It's just such a clean look. Nothing crazy going on here. Like I said, very streamlined and simple. So I wanted to see how this would look with a winter white outfit, and I was really happy with how it turned out. Okay, so cashmere sweater number 3 was definitely a style I could absolutely wear with a great pair of leggings, which is exactly what I had asked for. This is such a beautiful shade of blush with like a slightly tannish undertone. It is stunning. Also love that despite the fact that this is cashmere, they opted for a drop shoulder, which just gives this such an effervescent vibe. Beautiful cuff at the end. So to style this, I decided to just go for like an elevated look when it came to wearing it with leggings. I love showing you guys how you can easily wear a pair of leggings, make them look really chic and sophisticated, especially for work if your dress code allows it. If there was one item, actually 3 items in this box I was most excited about, it definitely started with a classic black leather Moto jacket. I specifically asked for one of these in my trunk. I, for whatever reason, have suddenly become interested in adding one of these to my collection. Gotta tell you, this was not what I was expecting. To me, I always thought of leather jackets as just being very bulky, not very flattering. You guys, this is the softest, most supple leather I have ever had my hands on. There's nothing going on in the back. All of the detail, like the zipper action, is in the front, which I like. But to style this, wanted to wear it with a pair of leggings and also wanted to layer it. So cotton hoodies, 100% cotton hoodies, are proving to be almost impossible for me to find. I have no idea why. I love this. Now granted, it is not long enough to give me the coverage I prefer in the back, but if I'm going for more of like a street style, this layered under that leather jacket looked phenomenal. Like I said, I love the color, love the fact that it is cropped. I actually for once like the fact that it does have like a little bit of an unfinished roll hem at the bottom. It just kind of goes with the look I was after. Has a really nice hood. And to finish off the look, what I did was layer on a third piece, which was this cashmere scarf. You guys, if ever I were to fall in love with a cashmere scarf, it would be with this one. So amazingly soft. It has a very subtle ribbing, which I think just gives it a nice little bit of oomph. This is like the perfect color. It's the perfect like amount of softness. It looks amazing with the leather, and that's what I wanted to do. I love playing around with different textures and textiles, especially in the winter time. So to soften the look of the Moto jacket, this was like the perfect touch. Okay, so moving right along to somewhat of a basic, again, always asking my stylist to include 100% cotton or 100% natural fibers in my trunk. She sent along this cotton top here. Now, truth be told, when I pulled this out of the box, I was like, I hate you. I don't know why, I'm just not typically a fan of vertical ribbing on tops. And then just this like kind of shrunken style that you know will stretch out. It always just reminds me of like a cheap top I would find at like a kiosk somewhere on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. I don't know why that is, but that's kind of like stuck in my head. Gotta tell you, I actually ended up liking this way more than I thought I would. It's definitely on the sheer side, but it's very soft, it's very comfortable. It's just a beautiful basic that's perfect for layering. Now, one thing I will say about this top is the neckline is so delicate and thin. Oh Lord, I am like a bull in a china shop when it comes to trying on clothing, putting on clothing. So it's kind of like trying to gently put it over my head, petrified I was going to put a tear in it. So that is something, if I would ever invest in a piece like that, that is definitely something that I would want to consider. Okay guys, so two pieces of outerwear to show you. I specifically asked my stylist for winter appropriate, very, very warm jackets or coats. I live in the mountains. We have been as low as like -20 up here. So there were two options she sent me. The first one I loved. It was this puffer vest here. Again, love the neutral color. I've been looking to add more browns to my outerwear collection. I loved everything about this. It just has a really fun vibe to it. It has this mega substantial hood, which I think is just fun and cute. But even as I was trying this on, I was definitely warming up, which is always a good sign. Now, the jacket they sent me that I was like, was this puffer coat here. You guys, I specifically asked my stylist for no pattern, so I'm not exactly sure how this made the cut, but in any event, it was fun to try out a shorter puffer jacket, which is something I don't currently have in my collection. So despite the fact that the pattern is definitely not for me, I loved the style of this. If you are looking for a shorter puffer jacket or even a vest, highly recommend. This is super warm. It has a nice little ribbed cuff at the end, so you're not gonna get an updraft. And then it does, of course, have the functional front pockets. You do have a hood that does not detach, but this is just a really, really fun and very, very warm style if that is what you are looking for. Okay guys, and one last piece that I literally can't even show you how it looks on. This is the dud of the box. Again, I'd asked my stylist for loungewear, so she included this pair of lounge pants. I hope you can see how long these are, you guys. These are literally like at least a foot too long for me to put on my body. Oh my gosh, I was afraid if I tried them on, I would literally trip and kill myself. So again, not for me, but if you are looking for loungewear like this, these are very soft to the touch, I'll give them that. They do have a nice little drawstring. I don't think they have pockets. Do they have pockets? They do have pockets. And then it is just a wider drapey leg. So unfortunately, like I said, I cannot show you. You probably won't even be able to see, but literally I have like a foot of fabric dragging on the ground when I even hold these up to my natural waist. Okay guys, so that'll do it for my January trunk. Overall, I was really, really happy. If money were no object, I would be keeping the vast majority of clothing that was included in this one. Very impressed with everything they sent me in terms of the quality, in terms of the hand feel. I know prices with Nordstrom can get like a little crazy. So if you are interested in trying out a trunk for yourself, I do have a referral code down below. If you use it, it'll kick a $50 credit to you to put towards your first purchase, which is always good because if you find a piece you love and it's a little too pricey, that extra $50 helps make it a little more budget friendly. But in any event, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.